See, now I started recording. See how that works.
I see what I have to do now. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Just how you play the game. Just how you play the game. It's what we do. Okay. You know, this should be a good little session. Good little downtime.
Yeah.
But as we first begin this downtime, I would like you to go ahead and roll a d6 for a random event.
No. No. Oh, it's 5.
5. Oh, yeah. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Should actually be pretty good. Let's see what you got here.
Should be. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll see. Could be a bad random event. It could be a great random event. Just impossible to say. Oh, okay. Very nice, very nice. An archaeologist is staying at the hotel. She's willing to sell 2 relics for every 1 supplies we give her.
Huh. You know what? I might need those supplies for later. So I'm gonna play it safe.
Gotcha. Then you're chilling in that regard.
Yeah.
So we will pick up then with Walker on the 19th of Newity. It's the morning. You're feeling relatively good, but the day is yours. What are you doing?
I think first off, I'm gonna check my mailbox.
Gotcha. Nothing in your mailbox.
Nice. I'm gonna go see if Hecuba is free.
Hecuba would be free. You can go ahead and make your way over to the Zoko lounge she's at currently. She's sitting reviewing some reports, and as people are coming in and out, you kind of wait your turn before you sit down at her table. Walker, what is it?
I'm looking for all the information we can get on Defender Noble.
The bank.
Yeah, just a list of, the people who run it, the executives, all the higher ups.
That is the thing. The board of Defender Noble is a closely guarded secret. They are not one for the public eye. We do, though, have the name of one individual, Tarquin Godguard, which seems to be the one that they send to do most of the negotiating. But there could be others.
Tarquin.
Godguard.
Godguard. Alright.
And
right.
She goes ahead and reaches into her stack of papers and passes over a single paper with this guy's name, a few last known locations in Mur, Eberau, and also in Amlathea. They believe that he is director of some accounts, a lead negotiator, but otherwise pretty secretive guy.
Right. All right. Well, I guess. All right. Well, it's something. Thank you. One more thing. You wouldn't know where to get a whole lot of pufferfish venom, would you?
Pufferfish venom. Well, if you go down to the fish market and you start asking around for deep sea eel, you might get brought to a place that would sell such fish in their venom.
All right. Definitely unrelated. Um, to Tarquin, but these bankers, how what? They're just all that secret. They don't have any who like public banks, nothing.
They do have public banks, but you must understand, they have traders, they have associates, they have regional managers. Tarquin is the highest up that we know of, and is often sent to deal with people like us. However, in order to kill this snake, you must cut off its head. And the snake keeps its head camouflaged and hidden. We would like to know who their board of directors is, who is making the decisions, but we don't even know for sure their chief executive officer. They are slippery. But as you can see, they were able to move beyond my eyes, situate a combined economic attack that will leave us bankrupt very soon if this continues.
Yeah. All right. Well. Directors and Lincolns. All right. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't think this is a job for the Zokos. I think if the family gets involved, things will get a lot worse before they get better. That's if we can see it through.
Yes. But it is a problem that must be dealt with.
Yeah. Well, I'm on it. I've got. You didn't hear this from me, but from what I've heard, some people are going to be coming in soon. I'm sure they'll shake things up.
Well, as the consigliere, it is my duty to know such things and to plan accordingly.
Well, they won't be working with the Zokos, nor will they be touching them. They're more focused on taking down banks and all that. It's their specialty.
You see, well, in order to take down a bank, you must make sure that their bets fail. Pass that information along to them.
Make sure their best friend. Right. There was something else. Yeah. So I obviously they're trying to bankrupt us. Do we know of any other locations that they're trying to push out?
Yeah. We had only just recently gotten information from a few of the other Zorka members that the Slick family has been under attack by them for quite a while. This information was only recently disclosed to us, though.
Right. All right. Yeah. So one can assume that Defender Noble is definitely pouring money into trying to knock us and the Slakes off. If we were to acquire money and just keep funding ourselves, or a benefactor were to um, sponsor us, but that would hurt them, right?
It would, yes. They, it would at least keep us in the fight. And the longer we are around, the more it is likely that overhead costs would mount. The problem is that none of our associates are building up our spy network. We are blind in so many regards. I have been looking at this information, and you can see Hecuba has pulled out some more documents and reports. Without a proper spy network, we cannot verify that any of our intelligence is true. And as she starts walking you through, these intelligence reports and how they're not lining up, Keenan, I have not been giving accurate intelligence questions since your last spy died.
Nice.
Because you have no intelligence network. You're kind of just guessing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then I'll make sure we get on that and start building that back up.
Yes. The Slake family has suggested that we pull together remaining resources and funding for the time being, so that we might together weather this storm. I am not overly against it, but it is something that must be again negotiated, brokered, and completed.
Right. Okay. Well then. What's the public view on Defender Noble?
The public does not have a great grasp on them. Although, from what I've been seeing, they have been diverting more money to good works. If they wanted to, I have no doubt that they could have a stellar public image by tomorrow. But all of their shell companies and associates have sterling public images. But they tend to stay out of the limelight.
And they operate what? All over the ring, I assume?
All over the four rings, from what we have knowledge of. Their investments are far wide, ranging. It's hard to even pin down what exactly they specialize in. But they have a lot of money. I would venture to say that they might have more money than the 5 crime families combined.
Right. Okay. I see it. Well then, I can't think of anything else at the moment.
Mm.
Uh,
I see. Well, if you're able to gather any more information on them, please let me know. Our ability to gather information now is just scarce.
right. Would the slaves have any information, you think? Any additional? I can
Almost
drop out.
certainly, we could invite Chandrian or Alenta over here, and they might be willing to talk.
Alright. Yeah. I might have to set something up then.
Let me do it through proper channels. We don't want potential enemies to know how close we are just yet, or that we might be planning a counter move.
I don't think any of us are planning to counter move, I'll be honest, man.
I am. Because guess what? If we do not, his family will die.
I understand.
You all have been too passive. Yonozoka has let you run around like dogs off a leash. Going, making your own money, doing your own assignments. We have neglected the necessary duties of the family. These cannot be allowed to occur anymore. Tell me, Walker, what are your opinions of the family at the current moment?
The last mission we did to make that potion, I got rubbed the wrong way with the aftermath. That's why I've been kind of distant. I don't know what to think. I'm not a. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe I'm the one who's wrong. But
No.
there was an order given. They choked.
And they did not follow the order.
No one assuaged the key. So I don't.
We cannot have orders being disregarded. The disregarding of orders is how we got into this war with the Dorochis. How we got the Genovese attacking us. How we sat back for months, for seasons, as the bankers at Defender and Noble waited to talk to us. And then they took our silence as acceptance. And have done this. There needs to be a change, Walker. If there's not a change, there shall be no future. And while we are not always the shining guardians that we portray ourselves to the public, without us, there will be more like the Dorochis. And that will be much worse. They trade in drugs. The Arcavios trade in people, in bodies, and slaves. The Genovese, in theft, robbery, extortation. If the Zokos disappear, someone like them will come forward.
Yeah. The lesser evil, huh?
The lesser evil is by, I suppose, by elimination, is a greater good.
Yeah.
I believe that you have enough blood on your hands, Walker. You don't need any more.
That might cause problems, but I expect to get real bloody soon too.
Walker, would you be willing to get more bloody today so you could stop so much bloodshed tomorrow?
What do you need?
I think you could get some of that fish. And if you did acquire some of the fish, I know a specific bottle of wine that the fish might improve the flavor of.
Who's he going to?
Someone who does not command respect. I do not believe that with our current trajectory we will survive. Sometimes, in order to stop the cancer, you must lose a hand to save the body.
Man, that's mighty dangerous. I don't.
It is. It is mighty dangerous.
You're risking destabilizing everything.
We are already destabilized. We're asleep at the wheel.
What does the key think of this?
The key? I haven't asked his opinion.
Well, I would do that.
I don't think he likes fish in his wine.
Does he have to? Does he have to?
Do you think that he would willingly step down? That he would crack the whip? Make sure things got done? He cares about people. At this point, his care has made him susceptible and weak to our enemies.
I'm trying to get this trace back to me.
I wanted to get traced back to you. But you are the only one that I can trust to do a good job. To do what needs to be done.
For the family.
For the family.
I'll see what I can get.
Hekiba will nod.
You you wouldn't happen to know if we got like a printing press around here?
The telegram office is a printing press that you could use. I'll let them know that you're coming.
And it's not gonna have any like. Well, I have to supply my own paper to make sure that there isn't any like indication that it's coming
Mm.
from the Zopos.
You could, yes.
Go get some fish. See if I can't find some paper.
Of course. Good luck.
Thank you, man. See you
For
in a
the
bit.
family.
For the family.
And you can head out from there.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Paper and fish, I guess.
Okay. You can certainly go and get some paper. How much paper are you wanting?
Maybe like a couple reams.
Gotcha. So like probably 15 talents then for that paper.
Okay. Cool. And then to the fish market looking for deep sea eel.
Gotcha. Then as you go ahead and make your way to the fish market, start asking around for that deep sea eel. After a bit, someone comes up to you. Short-looking gnomish woman. You say that you're looking for the eels, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I think I saw some over this way. Please follow me.
After you.
And as she goes ahead and leads you down a few alleyways, the dockside fishmonger atmosphere begins to shift as you come to a few covered alleyways with different shops on each side selling rarer fish that are poisonous, fish that are endangered, magical, mutated, all different kinds of black market supply. She just kind of gives you a nod and backs away, heading out into the main kind of market.
Right. Pufferfish then.
Then going to look for that pufferfish,
Yeah.
and you can see that you kind of make your way up to what appears to be like a hobgoblin man with like heavy, shaggy auburn fur. You can see kind of like a pug face, reddish skin, and kind of gives you a smile. As you can see, he's got all different types of mollusks and puffers and things up on his stand. What can I do for you today?
I'm looking for some pufferfish.
Pufferfish. Many different varieties of pufferfish. These ones are from the Breowan waters. These ones are from the Feywild, just north of Belness. And we have some right here from the northern oceans, near the city of Rhyme, up to the far east. And these Saurian pufferfish are just shipped in, fresh, from the teleportation circle.
If you were to, I'll be honest, I don't know my way around pufferfish. I'm brand new to this. I need something with a kick.
Something with a kick? Well, meet a saurian pufferfish. Or, the highest quality for a reason, The fish around those waters, they get big, they have large predators. So they have quite a kick to them.
How much kick can you get out of one?
Enough kick to kill a dreadnoughtus. From just one.
How many men could you kick with it? With one?
Oh, many men.
How much for one?
For one, 500 talents. But for
What's
you...
the exchange? What's the exchange rate for gold to talents?
Talents are double gold.
Okay.
But for you, could I assume that you will be a multi-time customer?
Yes, sir. I hope so.
What if I knock it down to 200 talents? And we make sure we do good business from here on out.
200.
I would not personally make that deal. And you would kind of look to your side, and Florentine Savoy is standing right next to you. The venom of a saurian pufferfish comes from its diet in the seas around Sar. Additionally, the teleportation circle impacts its magical venom. That fish isn't worth 25 talents at this point. You might be able to make one man very, very sick, but death... I would find it very unlikely. Those fish from the Breoan Sea. If you're wishing to kill one of those fishes, enough to put down 28 men.
Fancy seeing you here.
Professionals need to go to the right places to gather supplies. I'll take 3 of those Breoan puffers. And you can see the hobgoblin will just nod his head, almost like a bobblehead. At this point, Walker, you notice, as he goes ahead, places 3 puffers in a box, and passes over to Florentine. Florentine will just look to you.
I know this. I am aware that this is going to sound awfully dangerous for you, but can we have a word after I get my puffer?
Of course. I will consider it a professional courtesy.
Yes, sir. And then turning to the hobgoblin. How much for 3? For the Breo?
Yes. That'd be 50 talents each.
Make it 4.
And go ahead and load up 4 puffers in a box.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yes, pleasure.
And then I'll step away and try and meet with Savoy somewhere more secluded.
Yeah, and you would see Savoy would have gone on into kind of a more deserted alley. And you would see that there would be some people talking, but as soon as they see Florentine enter, they just clear out.
let's say, hypothetically, I've got more or less a bunch of anonymous targets. Real wealthy type.
Let's say.
I've got one name to start. Um, how would you? I need advice. I don't.
You're trying to find these anonymous targets?
And then use some pufferfish. But yeah.
Well, if you have one name, then you already have them all. You see, the wealthy are very simple. They behave much like cows. They move towards what they eat, and what they eat is opportunity and money. They will come out of even the most closely guarded holes for the chance to fill their treasure hoards. So, you make a money-making opportunity. Something too good to be true. And it is too good to be true. They make all the money. You likely lose money. But they get paid. They come out of their hole to keep eating and eating and eating. And once their guards are down, well, that's it. The trapdoor is shut. And your targets are sleeping with the puffers.
I don't mean to disregard your help. That almost sounds too good to be true.
For you or I, yes. But you must understand the mind of a banker. These are people who value themselves and others in terms of how much money that they have. As long as they are making money, they are willing to overlook nearly anything. They overlook slave labor. They overlook the deaths of women and children. It is small to make it seem like you are anything other than a sucker. Because that's what they do, Walker. They take advantage of people who are unknowingly losing millions of gold pieces. And they will keep on sucking them dry until there's nothing left. Makes you wonder who the real vampires are.
Can you read minds, or you just got a good ear right now?
I was following you for quite a while. Pick up on a thing or two.
Oh yeah. Like the bankers, huh?
Like the bankers.
I feel so special.
All my targets I treat with the utmost respect and care.
Well then. At least give me the dignity of dealing with some snakes first.
I am not in the business of killing those that belong to the vampire courts. It is quite bad for business. you get tangled in politics that individuals like myself should stay out of.
I'm sure they wouldn't care that much.
I don't make a living off of assuming that someone would or would not care. Those assumptions, if you're wrong, lead to your end.
I understand.
My work is not personal. No. I get paid to take lives, to take them calmly, to take them efficiently. There's no efficient way to truly kill a vampire, and there's rarely calm that follows.
I understand. Thank you for your help.
Of course. And 1 second, Florentine Savoy's there, and the next second, he's gone. Like he just vanished right in front of you.
That's a new trick. Right. And I'll leave and head to the printing press.
Gotcha. Certainly do so. What are you trying to do at the printing press then?
I don't know if it's a manifesto or more of a doctrine or just more of a greeting, but I'm gonna begin printing this.
Ah, yes. So a manifesto.
Sure.
Yeah. And you can certainly begin doing that.
Gonna go back to Hecuba.
Gotcha. Can go ahead, turn to that lounge where Hecuba still remains. Still lucky. Successful?
Yes, ma'am. I had met an acquaintance there.
I see.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting him to be so cordial, but we have. I've got some. Was given some advice on how to draw out Defender and Noble.
That is good. What is this advice?
Make a business, something that rakes out money, expected to lose money, and they'll come out of the woodworks to try and suck us dry. In his words, if you've got the name of one of them, then you've got all of them. They'll show themselves soon enough. So, I'll pass off that information. See if there ain't a new business that can start up soon.
I see. Well, we'll see through back channels if we might help this new business get off the ground.
Any ideas of what might seem too good to be true.
I would have to think about it. But it's possible that any idea that I gave would have a higher likelihood of being traced back to me and, of course, my sensibilities.
I understand.
So, this might be your task.
My
But
task.
But from what I understand, it is not hard to lose money. It is the making of the money that requires a sharper mind.
Let's see. How public is the what Defender Nova is doing to the casino?
It is on the public record. There is
News talking about it?
Hmm?
Is the news talking about it?
No. The news does not talk about title claims or things of that nature. I'm sure that public is discussing it, and depending on what happens with the title claim, there might be a story. But they are contesting that it is us who really own the casino. They cite a small deficiency in our title. They state that they have a better, more proper title that they have likely fabricated. But it still will take months, if not years, to fully settle this dispute.
I doubt their goal is to settle the dispute.
They will attempt to keep this going for as long as possible.
If a new casino was to open up, something taking advantage of all the patrons.
Casinos are very expensive to open and to run and maintain. It would depend on the size. Could be possible. But securing the initial investment, that would be the task. I do not believe that the Zoko family could bankroll such an investment alone. Especially if it's destined to lose money.
Yeah. I mean, for a moment, but something tells me these friends of mine, they're more of those give back to the poor type. So who knows? Maybe something will be recouped.
Yeah, let us hope.
Are you sure about this?
About what?
Cutting off a hand?
I understand the risk. This is an extreme measure. But the key gave an order. An order of great importance. And they said no. They defied it. The bullets, they will truly be flying soon. And in a moment of truth, when an order must be given, when chain of command must be followed. You cannot be arguing, especially not with the general. This is just the beginning. Even if we're able to fell the Dorochi family, there's still going to be a power vacuum, a void. Something is going to replace them. And that thing, that entity, they are going to press. They're going to try and figure out what their place in the hierarchy is, what they can and cannot get away with. Boundaries will need to be set. The order will be thrown off. This will have a cascading effect, not to mention what we are dealing with concerning these bankers who seek to take everything that we have, to drive us under. It is an extreme measure. But tell me, in that moment of truth, where a decision must be made to save the family or destroy it, can we have a family that hesitates, that discusses, debates, and lets the opportunity slip away as we turn potential victory into sheer defeat? No.
How much poison do you need?
A few drops.
How many bodies?
One. Just one.
Why not fake an attempt? Try and force him to crack down?
Because you can't change who someone is.
I liked him.
I do too.
With a fan.
Who's the family?
Alright. I'll get you what you need.
Thank you.
I'll be off. Well.
Will you head out, Walker?
Yep.
Okay. Then as you turn and leave, what are you doing?
Do I have the manifestos with me, or do I need to go pick them up?
You have them with you.
Okay. What's the who would I need to go to help me extract the poison from the pufferfish?
Well, crazy thing that just happened yesterday, Keenan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a project was completed for the Zoko family. That particular project was an advanced blood refinery, pairing that with a
Oh,
small pharmacy for the synthesizing of drugs. You had the blood refinery go and uh, help you open up the puffers and extract the venom.
nice. Okay.
Very simple, barely any inconvenience. Just spend one power and it's done.
Yeah, we got 11. Yeah, done.
Bang. Then, with that, you would have 100 drops of puffer fish poison.
One second. One second. Wonderful. Um.
Yeah, and this is of course a neurotoxin, which kills
Mhm.
via paralysis and eventual suffocation.
Awesome. All right. We're the bad guys. We're the bad guys. I'll get I'll get like a small vial with the drops that Hecuba needs.
Gotcha. Then, as you're going ahead and putting this stuff in, it's about 110 times more lethal than cyanide as you give these drops, put it in the vial. I believe that's a real number as well. I'm pretty sure it's about 110 times more lethal.
Damn. Yeah. Well then, what else do I need to do? I'll drop it off to Hecuba, and then
Mm-hmm.
I guess it begins.
So then you'd be
Now
at
it's just
95 drops remaining.
95. Okay. I guess now my sole focuses on Defender and Noble.
Mm-hmm.
What yeah, I don't know if that's an in-session thing where I can start building it up, or
What exactly would you be trying to build up at this point?
at the very least a command structure.
I mean, you can start doing that now.
Okay. Yeah, and then yeah, that changes. I have to think. Because if manifestos start showing up and then a brand new casino opens up, that might seem suspicious. But if they feel confident enough that they can outplay us, we're prepared for that. I have to play this. I think I need to plan more out of session,
Okay.
but
Then are you good for this downtime?
I believe so.
Gotcha. Then, as this downtime goes ahead and concludes, you can take 1 level up.
Nice.
A lot was accomplished.
Yeah. Oh, I should have rebuilt started rebuilding the spy network. Oh, it's fine. I'll do it another time.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't have you don't have a spy master in this downtime to go ahead and start purchasing more spies.
Okay.
Because, all the spies are dead.
Yeah.
And have been for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.